Hello, everybody. Do you know, and I ask this is a rhetorical question. I know for a fact that none of you know. Do you know how weird it is to 2 years later hear someone over the God mic in a theater say Grogu's and Gragas? As if that's a thing. Silence your cell phones, Grogu's and Gragas. I kid, of course. Keep the cell phones on. We need tweets. We need posts. Do we have hashtags tonight? No! How am I supposed to know if they're enjoying the show if they can't use hashtags? Ask them? Are you folks enjoying the show? I think it's going okay so far. Patrick? I think it's going okay so far. Are you guys still enjoying the show, or did I kill momentum when I went to ask Patrick? Folks, who here has ever been to a taping of the George Lucas talk show in person before? Who here has ever been to a digital taping of the George Lucas talk show? Now here's the important one. Who here has no frame of reference for what they are about to see? And be honest! Great. Well, to those people, and I'm going to be laser targeted on you right now. What you're about to see is a very normal talk show with a very thin premise. You can barely see it, the premise, right there between my fingers. George Lucas, retired filmmaker, billionaire philanthropist, after having his beloved Star Wars and the entire Lucasfilm kingdom snatched right out from under his nose by the Disney company, with a note that said, "Thank you for signing the contract. Here is $5 billion. Those criminals! He was left with no outlets for his boundless creativity. He decided it was time to stop telling stories and weaving fantastical worlds about other people in other places. To stay here on Earth right now, not a long time ago, and do what he always should have been doing. A personality-based format dependent on your ability to connect to other people and make light, charismatic conversation. So that's what you're seeing tonight. We got the great show for you. I don't want to lie here. We got the great show for you. I don't want to tip my hand too much, but one guest canceled and the other guest is lost. So, like one guest officially, definitively not coming. Second guest, maybe? Might show up, have no way to reach them. Patrick messaged their manager. They were like, "Really? They're not there?" But in the meantime, I'll tell you who's here. Retired filmmaker George Lucas. Let's start the show!
welcome retired filmmaker George Lucas.
Hello, I'm George Lucas, creator of Star Wars.
And I'm Watto. Bryson, my pastrami is arriving. Can we send someone outside to get it? It's here. I sent you the pin. Order number 3830. How are you doing, George?
I'm doing very good. I apologize to people who put their hands out. I don't do that part anymore.
It's an old part.
Yeah, I will run down the aisle, but I won't do. I used to high five everybody in the theater.
Like Jay, the man of the people.
Yeah. Hold on, we both like fast cars, me and Jay.
You do?
Yeah. Hello, Watto. It's so great to be in person with you on a theater stage.
I know. The last time we were in person together, we were on water.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we're not.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I find it easier to balance on dry land.
I think so. I agree.
Yeah. I'm weird that way, though.
How's everyone doing? I'll be honest, the reason I was running, I ran here from the site of the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art, which is a 5-mile run. It's a brisk 5-mile jog. The construction is coming along. It's going to be open next year if we hit our target.
Let's say I'm trying to visualize how much construction has been finished at this point.
A lot of it.
So, like how much of the insole, relating it to the shape of a foot? Like I'm thinking of the Dr. Scholl's insole.
Right.
And I'm like, do we only have a heel?
Well, we're building it, and I'm not a cobbler. I don't know if shoes are built from the outside in or from the inside out.
Neither do I.
Seems difficult either way. Like if you start building the outside of the shoe, then you're like, oh no, we forgot to build the inside. But if you start building the inside of the shoe...
Thank you.
Bryson, can we get a pastrami bumper?
The guy?
No? Oh. Bryson left before we could get a pastrami bumper.
Bryson, get working on a pastrami bumper.
That was fun to see Bryson run past. Normally, he's in a completely different space when we do live streams.
Yeah, here's my impression of how Bryson usually enters the show. Give me a second to get into character, okay? This is my impression, because this is the first time we got to see Bryson enter physically in a space. This is my impression of how we usually see Bryson enter the show when we are live streaming. Yeah, what is it? Right? It doesn't have the same energy as running on with a pastrami saying, they need your pin!
Yeah. Good job, Bryson. Very lively. Now, Watto.
Hold on, I gotta text this pin.
What's happening? What are you doing?
I was told I need to text him my...
But you already have your pastrami. This interaction should be over, right? Why is there follow-up?
You're right. What is at stake here?
Yeah. Like, what couldn't wait until after both shows tonight? Is the person who brought the pastrami waiting to be released?
Me? I mean...
Do that again. Whoever did that, do that again.
Do that again. That was funny. That got
Someone
the pop.
did
That got the pop. Here's the are
Do it
these
again.
controlled individually? Can you make this one come in closer and that one go away further?
That was good. I would like to see. I don't think it's possible. I think they're connected, like a dyad. I think these curtains are like Rey and Kylo, where they are like drawn to each other and then repelled by each other. But what I'd love to see is one curtain chase the other, and then they'd be chased back and forth. I don't think that's possible, but I'd be willing to contribute a few $1 million to retrofit the theater so they could do that. Are you done, Watto? Have you finished your pastrami interaction?
I tipped him extra for not giving him the pin.
You said that to him?
I didn't.
Say it to him.
How?
What? Wait, there's no way to communicate with him anymore?
That's what I can't figure out.
Is there any way to send a message to the person who delivered the pastrami?
I thought so, but maybe not.
I think it'd be fine.
Send a message.
Yeah.
I found it.
Say, this is really good pastrami.
Okay. You're going to have to stall for time while I type.
All right, no problem.
It's a known Toydarian thing that only index fingers work on touchscreen devices. It might take a little while to type.
That's all right. Did anyone... let me ask this. I assume some people went to Star Wars Celebration last week. Is there anybody who wanted to go to Star Wars Celebration but wasn't able to? I want whoever made that noise. The one who went, whoa. Who made that noise? Whoa. Whoa. Is that honest? Do you honestly?
I have work overnight, and I work weekends overnight.
Come on up here. Come on up here. All right. What's your name?
My name is Justin.
All right. Would you like to open this up and see if it's something you want? Yeah. Take your time. This is not a crucial part of the show. This is we're waiting for Watto to send a holy moly. He likes it. I think he likes it. Yeah. You want that? It's got a picture of the thing that somehow couldn't eat Boba Fett.
Also, no, I don't know if you're aware of this. Those cups, that's from the Burger King campaign. Is that right, George?
Yeah, I believe it's Burger King.
Yeah, those things are chock full of lead.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying don't drink out of it, but I'm saying plan your night accordingly.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying don't drink out of it, but it's healthier than eating a Burger King. You know what I mean?
Oh boy, George, you're getting loose. You're walking around on stage. You're doing fucking burger.
What else?
King
What else? What else? What else?
What else? What else? What else?
Yeah.
What else? You heard Arby's has a new sandwich. You heard about this?
Heard about
the
this?
white gold cheeseburger. You heard about this? Yeah, it beats the last special item they had at the Arby's menu.
Yeah.
Unclean toilet. You know what I'm talking about. What else? What else?
Yeah. What else? What else?
What else? What else? What else, George? What else is going on in the world of fast food chains?
Well, I was in my head I was workshopping a joke, but I think it's too sad.
Try it.
I don't think it'll hit. I think people will hate it.
Try it. I'll recover. If it bombs, I'll save you.
Arby's slogan. Everyone's heard the Arby's slogan. We've got the meats.
I've heard it. Yes, I have. I'm laughing in recognition.
Yeah. Arby's customers have got a slogan. It's called "We've got colon cancer now."
George.
Because they ate all too much. Because if you eat at Arby's that much, you're gonna
George,
right?
George, this is a comedy show.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand.
Well, that's why everyone. I forgot to do this. Everyone, put your cell phone in a plastic bag. We should have done that. Everyone, please, if you have a plastic bag, please put your cell phones in a plastic bag. Because we're working out material, and the last thing we want is for everyone to put this on. And I haven't worked that joke out yet. I just thought of it.
And I really don't. You shouldn't have said that, George.
But
the rule is you have to put your phone away unless you're expecting a pastrami delivery.
Yeah.
By the way, I had 4 texts from him. It said, "Hi, please call me. I've arrived. I've arrived." And then it said, after I had gotten the sandwich, it said 8-minute timer started. I think he couldn't be relieved until I messaged him the PIN number. So then I messaged the PIN number, said, "Thank you, pastrami is delicious, no response, left on red."
Wada, let's introduce the one guest who showed up.
Let's be fair, though. It's a good guess.
Yes, it's number one guest.
Number one guess. And here's another thing, and this is rare. This person is a Los Angeles George Lucas talk show exclusive guest. This is their second time on the show.
Yeah.
But they have only ever been on the show on stage in Los Angeles.
That's right. Oh, who could it be?
Who could it be?
Look at me, I'm quoting Men at Work now.
Singer.
Who could it be?
Songwriter.
Who could it be now?
Actor.
Who could it be now?
Raconteur.
Who could it be now?
And famed end credits provider for the Deadeye podcast, Amy Mann! Also, Patrick Kotner's here.
I was waiting and waiting.
Hello, Amy, how are you?
Should I sit next to you
It's your choice.
as the only guest that showed up?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to swap back and forth, it's fine. So far, as the only guest who's here, you have the run of the place.
It's a little colder over here.
Is it? That's not a surprise. Watto is warm. He's from a desert planet. I'm famously unemotional. Would you like to sit where it's a little warmer?
No, this is good. This is
Yeah. Amy, how have you been?
I've been, in the last 2 years?
Yeah.
Or since I last...
Since you last were on the show, let's cover
Yeah.
the broader swath.
I mean, kind of terrible.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened, Amy?
We've been killing it the last 2 years.
Yeah. I always wanted to just be digital. Like, I love digital stuff.
George hated. I remember when I was born, and he went,
Yeah.
"What irony!
Yeah.
The only way to make a digital character real is to bring them into the real world."
Yeah,
And then the pandemic happened, and he went, "Wado, you're going right back into that fucking computer."
that's right.
Get in the box.
Yeah, I was built for social distancing. Yeah.
Anyway, what happened? Let's go back to that.
Yeah.
Last 2 years. Amy, give us a rundown.
You know, I think as much as you think you don't, like if you're an introvert and think that you don't need to be around people, there's just something that you just slowly go crazy if you don't see more than one person.
Right. It's one thing if you're choosing it. When the choice is taken away, suddenly it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think for me it was there's a comfort in being around, you know, in being a part of the herd.
Yeah.
And the pandemic kind of took the herd away.
Yeah.
So you could see, you know, a person here and there outside, but it was just so stiff and I don't know, like it made me crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm glad the pandemic's over. It's completely over. It's done. It's great.
You know, people thought Star Wars was over. Couple times. You know? And I think it's just like sometimes people underestimate the strength of a franchise. And what is COVID-19 if not a very popular
Yeah.
franchise? And I don't mean people like it, but like everybody's into it. Or it's into everybody. I think that's the, yeah. Have you had it?
No, not yet.
All right, well,
not officially.
not officially.
I mean,
well, you got like a bootleg version?
I got sick a couple
That's so
of
unfair
times.
to the artist.
Never stream
No royalties.
COVID. Never stream COVID, because that's the thing. You have to stream COVID 1,000,000 times before the artist gets $1.
That's right. Yeah,
It's really, really unfair.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, but, you know, I don't know. I don't have a question. I think we agree we don't like it. We don't like it.
We don't like it.
And it,
George Lucas Talk Show is anti-COVID.
yeah.
And it always has been. And this isn't virtue signaling. This pastrami is so fucking good. I truly...
Which deli?
Cantor's.
Wow.
I was going to go to Langer's because it's so close by. It closes at 4 p.m. every day.
It's Union.
Hey, now what do you think? Right? Bunch of union busters here. Suddenly got very quiet. We got some management in the office.
I'm just like doing the math in my head of like, does Watto like unions or not? It's a real coin toss. There are arguments on both sides. Right? Because I'm like, Watto loves Jimmy Hoffa, probably.
Right.
Like, he likes, like, Teamsters and, like, union guys.
Yeah, I think he likes graft,
Yes.
you know? And grift.
But he also likes chaos.
Yeah, and he owns slaves.
He does!
Like, always a red flag if you're looking, does this guy like unions?
Yeah.
If they own slave labor, I think you can fill in the blanks.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, I realize we have some hashtags up here, and I feel like we should explain.
Yeah.
Did everyone enjoy the Volkswagen commercial? If you were at Star Wars Celebration, you will have seen, let's go ahead and, if we can, bring up a little footage of Star Wars Celebration. Just we can turn the sound down on it. Just want to see a little bit of what was on display there, because while some people were excited by seeing the actors, seeing the filmmakers, talking about, but there was
Some people, he says derisively.
yeah, but there was a display where you could see this long form advertisement. It takes 3 screens to show it. That's how wide it is. And these are some Volkswagen workers, some engineers who are designing not one, but 2 Obi-Wan Kenobi related Volkswagen vans. You see, they're having some fun. They're putting on the stormtrooper mask.
I don't think that's fun. That's work. He was sitting behind a desk and he had a tie on.
Yeah, but I think it was like while at work, like they're smiling, they're laughing, they are having fun.
Well, you saw he was smiling. He had the helmet on.
After I saw some people smiling, but I think he was smiling. Sometimes those stormtroopers really are smiling under those helmets.
And George, I want to be clear. I was on the floor with you.
Yeah.
And I was trying to move you along. 'Cause
Right.
That's a tough place for you to be. Like people will come up to you.
Yeah.
And it was all George wanted to look at. And I was like, George, there's so much other stuff to see. Please, can we move on? And he was like, no, I have to film this full 3.5 minute commercial. And I believe, George, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Did you film it twice?
I may have.
Yeah.
You should have filmed it 3 times. You should have done 1 for each screen. Patrick, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You said that you and George were on the floor?
Yeah.
Wasn't aware I was doing a show with fucking Rugrats. Amy? Crawling around.
You got us.
Gaga, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it was a little bit at your expense.
I can fucking afford it. I'm a billionaire.
George?
Okay, look, choose your side. Choose your side.
George?
Yeah. What? Oh, no.
Thank you.
Choose your side. Hashtag ID Buzz Dark Side, ID Buzz Light Side.
From Patrick.
Thank you, Watto.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. All right, Volkswagen. They made these hashtags. Great, very catchy hashtags. ID Buzz.
There
Dark
they
Side.
are. Look at these.
Yeah, look at these vans. Look at these vans.
Look at these very
it's
practical vans.
That's the light side van.
Oh my God.
That's the dark side van. Dark side van looks mean, like a bad guy. And
Oh yeah, he
Light
also
side van
took
looks
a
nice.
lot of photos.
look at this guy. This guy can't get enough of them.
And George, these are custom made, one of a kind, right?
Yeah.
These will not be
Yeah.
manufactured.
Yeah, I don't know. And here's what I like. Look at the way Obi-Wan is walking. Okay, look at Obi-Wan walking. See the way he's walking here. Now look at this guy. They walk the same. So here's the thing. They put together this social media campaign. So far, there are 3 tweets. 3 tweets that are not coming from Volkswagen Twitter accounts.
George, just to clarify, this is 3 tweets between the 2 hashtags.
Yes. that's 3 total.
This convention was attended by like 65,000 people. Like so many people walked by, and it was like right at the doors. It's like right when you
got
walk
the 2
in.
tweets?
The what?
Which one got the 2 tweets?
Oh, that's a great
I
question.
think Dark Side, but
find
Patrick
out.
will fact check
Let's
this.
Dark
find
Side is
out.
not the winning look. For me.
I agree. The light
That's
side
terrible.
is a cleaner car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, but who doesn't want to be the hero? Who wants to, but I think the people who are on Twitter, they want to be edgelords. They want to be so bad.
Yeah, both of them are real edgelords.
So there's one, and I'm just gonna name the Twitter accounts.
Why would you do that?
I'm
Why?
gonna.
No, do it, because also people should maybe retweet this, or does
Well,
that
no,
work
here-
against
no,
our
no,
goal?
we
Let's
gotta-
wait.
It's against our goal.
We got a whole
Sorry,
plan
sorry,
here, Watto.
sorry. No, I know. I
At
wasn't doing the math.
mtura712 tweeted hashtag ID BuzzDarkside, and then I'm gonna turn this around so you guys can see it because it's a GIF of Darth Vader and stormtroopers dancing. No other info. That's it. He doesn't say he wants the cars. He doesn't say he likes the cars. Is there any more? There's one that at COEMISCH just tweeted hashtag ID BuzzDarkside with a dark heart, like a black heart
Ooh.
emoji.
Heart of Darkness.
Heart.
Apocalypse Now. My buddy Francis.
Twixt.
And
Yeah.
then let's see. Let's go through. Okay, here we go. At Electrologish, I don't know. Hashtag ID Buzz Lightside. Please deliver it to Switzerland. I will do a YouTube video on my channel. And that's it.
Now, just to clarify,
Yeah.
at no point in the framing of this campaign did they make it seem like the cars are up for grabs, right?
I don't know what they think.
We don't know, but you have a notion.
Yeah. I'd like us to get at least one of those vans. Right?
So here's what we want. We want you.
Right now, here's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. Right
Yeah.
now, I'm just going to imagine that it's in Germany, but it could be anywhere. But I'm imagining a week has gone by, and the people who came up with this social media campaign are, oh my God, what are we going to do? No one is retweeting or using the hashtags. I think that's what's happening. Tonight, we want to wake them up. Like, what time is it in Europe right now? Like
5 a.m.? Where are we right now in Germany?
I would like Volkswagen to,
It's 5:38 a.m. currently in Germany, so they're about to wake
Nice.
up.
yeah, they are, a lot of them are early risers, I think. And I think it would be so great if, and this is why Watto said keep your phones on. And I said put them in the little plastic bags. So please take your phones out of your plastic bags. I think tonight everybody needs to be tweeting these hashtags. And the accounts you should mention
At Volkswagen.
and
Uh,
at VW.
Yeah. And we want you to say, give these cars to at G Lucas Talk Show.
Yeah.
That's it. Or G Lucas Talk Show wants these cars. Can they have them? Like, be nice if you want.
Yeah. And
Here's an idea.
yeah.
If the, I had not said this to you
This
guys
is
before
we.
this
this is
moment.
new.
We've barely discussed this.
Yeah.
This idea just came to me.
Yeah.
Should we say that if they give us one of these cars, we will go on a road trip in the car?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll do a tour
You
in
have
one of
to.
these vans.
We'll do a
Yeah.
Volkswagen tour.
Yeah.
And we'll do Volkswagen Presents.
Yes.
Yeah. They don't even have to give us money. Just give us the car.
We'll drive across this great nation, bringing comedy to the people, if they give us the car.
Yeah.
And there's enough of you in here where if each of you tweet once or twice, and people watching at home, like someone's gonna notice.
I mean, here's the thing. If 4 people tweeted right now,
Yeah.
we
We're
will
already
have a commanding lead on the non-Georgie Porgies. There are 2 sides here. This isn't a light side, dark side issue.
Yeah.
This is Georgie Porgies versus non-Georgie Porgies.
Yeah. And I'll also say you don't even need to choose. You can use both hashtags.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be an agent.
Let's light it up. Yeah.
And we should. Do we have a? What's the preference for the one that we want?
Light side.
You want light side?
I think
Okay.
light side because we all agree that's the better vehicle. Because the last thing we want is them to send us that red thing.
That red thing is for the birds.
But we'll take it.
Will we?
I will.
I don't know if we will.
You will. Let's
I'll take
clarify
it.
that.
Patrick will. Patrick will go on tour
Let's,
with
in fact,
that.
let's say this. Let's say this. We want you to give the light side card to at George Lucas Talk Show.
Mm-hmm.
Also, at Patrick Hotner would take the dark side.
Yeah. Amy, what do you think of this plan? Do you think this will work?
I definitely.
Wow.
It's getting no other traction.
And there's
They
no
have no other ideas. This was their one idea.
Yeah.
Nothing. It went nowhere. It's not going anywhere.
This is true. And last
You're the one who can fix it.
Absolutely.
we checked, both of these cars were in the state of California.
true.
Who knows if they've
They're
shipped them
here
back
right now,
already?
yeah.
But we could save them a lot of hassle if we
Yeah.
just went like, give it to us, we'll get in it, we'll
Yeah,
drive
Patrick
back.
will
home.
drive- Patrick will
New
drive
York.
across
He'll drive
country.
it to
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
You'll
Everyone on board?
you'll put the video on your YouTube channel.
I have debating whether to do this now or not.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, yes.
What?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
do it.
Why would you wait? What could this be? If it's not my Arby's joke, is it?
No, I feel like you did that already.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's the one thing that like I would be like, why did you do that?
Joke,
Why
colon
don't,
cancer.
like,
Yeah, you did tell the joke.
yeah.
George Lucas Talk Show, Amy, has a bit of a track record in terms of introducing blockbuster characters.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, the core foundation of this show, George Lucas. Mm-hmm. And Jar Jar, then Jar Jar got staffed on TBS as Wrecked. Watto took over as the sidekick. Patrick weaseled his way on screen. And for a while, that was the unit, right? But we've been introducing characters. Of course, the Watto Straw, the Watto Cup, Babu Binks. What do we got a ghoul over
Butterbear
there.
AM radio.
What is
Yeah.
it? Darth Blart?
Transactional relationships are performance-based. And if it ain't good for sex, it ain't good for relating.
This is FM radio Butterbear.
AM radio Butterbear.
AM radio, I'm sorry. It's talk radio only. Amy, I swear to God, you will never hear a fucking song coming out of that radio.
This is IP that is owned by the Walt Disney Company that they are not exploiting. This is $1 million. This is the next year's hit holiday toy.
You know what's even
AM
crazier?
radio Butterbear
gotta
should go
have
back
it.
into production immediately.
Gotta have
You know what's even crazier when you frame it that way?
Yeah.
Not only is Disney not overseeing this IP, but they're allowing anyone else's words to come out of this character's mouth. Any fucking bullshit Terry Gross has to say is coming out of fucking Butterbear without any oversight.
Joe Piscopo's morning radio show coming out of Butterbear.
Look, there are other key characters: Grogizmo, the Grogizmo pillow, Hungry Jar Jar, the Butter Boy, Butter Girl, Butter Plate, Butter Bell. Of course, some months ago for our Life Day Spectacular, we introduced a new blockbuster character. And some say that I was calling my shot prematurely. They said, Watto, how dare you front-load this character by telling us he's a blockbuster? And I said, these guys are blockbuster. I know from Blockbuster. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, ever hear of them?
Both blockbusters.
Blockbuster.
You can buy him at Blockbuster.
Shut the fuck up. Where, in Alaska? The one in Alaska?
You don't think they have copies there?
I don't.
Not for
Sorry.
purchase, Patrick.
Not
they might
for-
have it
for
for rent.
rental.
Not for purchase.
Call him?
Yes. That's a bit. Okay,
Genuinely
look
call
them
them.
up, call them.
Ask them if they have them for purchase.
Amy, I said there was going to be a Blockbuster new character. No one believed me. I introduced him. Everyone said not a Blockbuster. But the funny thing happened. The more time he spent on screen, he really twirled his way into everyone's heart. Now, this was the problem. He didn't play particularly well in the live stream format. This character needs to be seen on a physical stage.
This is a practical character.
I would like to reintroduce to the good citizens.
Watto, hang on 1 second.
Speakerphone.
If you're calling about an online order, please press 8. The sales associate or store member, please
Does
press
California have one-party consent for phone
I'm
calls?
not going to put it on. I'm not going to put it on speaker.
All right. I just wondered what the law is.
It is not one-party consent.
Wow.
Hey, how's it going? Do you guys have copies of Star Wars Phantom Menace or Star Wars Attack of the Clones for sale? Episodes 1 and 2. Thanks so much. Do I care if it's on Blu-ray? No, I'll take whatever format you got.
Do they have VHS?
Listen, if you got VHS, that's preferred. Whoa. Okay. Just let me know what you got. It was, Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, episodes 1 and 2.
Star Wars. Let them. Lots of things have episodes.
Yes, of course.
Like episodes. The Matt LeBlanc show.
You found Phantom Menace? Okay, great. Is it on Blu-ray or DVD or VHS? It's on VHS. Okay. Do you have Attack of the Clones, do you know?
You only win if they have both.
Oh, this guy.
Copy that. Okay,
so
I
close
can
to
definitely
making
hang
a
out on
sale.
hold. Thanks so much. He's got Attack of the Clones. He has to physically go look for... Or no, it's got Phantom Menace. He has
Yeah,
to go
we get
look
it,
for
we get
Attack
it.
of the Clones. Okay.
Who else couldn't get into Star Wars Celebration? You couldn't? All right, there you go.
Hey. No, I'm sorry, George. What are you doing?
What? We got a second unit. I'm going to take advantage of it while he's waiting.
I just want
There's a delay on it, so we got to wait for the delay.
I just want to remind everyone that Watto had spent 2 minutes
Yeah.
setting up a
Yeah.
bit, had gotten to, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Yeah.
And now we're...
Okay, so you just have Phantom Menace. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much.
In your face! I am here live from the George Lucas Talk Show at Dynasty Typewriter, where Patrick Connor has just been roundly humiliated. In the middle of interrupting a bit that was expertly set up by Sidekick Watto, Patrick insisted that Blockbuster in Alaska would have both Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, available for sale. They had Episode 1, but boo-hoo-hoo, they didn't have Episode 2. How does it feel to be so humiliated, Patrick?
Not great.
Whoa! All right, and now back to Watto with the bit already in progress.
Okay, can I get camera over here? Second unit over here.
This is Chad, everybody.
Chad. Patrick, quick question.
Yeah, hey, Watto, what's up?
Which movie did they have a copy of?
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace.
VHS. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace,
Okay.
1999.
Okay, and just remind me, which one did they not have a copy of?
Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Uh-oh!
And now, Grogers and Growgras, I would like to, after some interruption, reintroduce a blockbuster star. None other than Judah Macabot!
Whoa! Okay. Uh-oh, and he turned off.
Hold the microphone. We want to hear the song.
This is unintelligible for those 6 people who have never seen this. This is so much better than when you did it at your house.
Yeah, because he's on a flat surface.
I know.
Some people are just better live. And Judah Macabot's one of them.
There are apparently 58 tweets of ID Buzz Lightside since we asked.
Great.
That's great.
So but here's the thing. That sounds great, but there's 166 of you here. So, you know?
Amy, since you were last on the show, you released the album Mental Illness.
Yes.
What is Goose No Cone about? That's the opening track on the album. Is that about a cat?
It was inspired by a cat.
But it's not about a cat.
No, it was inspired by a picture of a cat
Right.
with a fluffy white face who was in a cone. It looked like a little snow cone. I feel like this is upstaging me. I mean, I can't talk about songs about mental illness, depression, and sadness while
Judah
this is,
Macabot.
while this is happening.
I mean, it's not his fault that he's a dynamic performer. And you are as well, but this guy's a 1 in a million
I
talent.
mean, yeah.
He just pops.
Yeah.
Did you like- do you-
I recognize when I've been bettered.
I wouldn't say better, but it's
Different.
This is something no one's ever seen before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're an incredible performer, incredible singer, incredible songwriter, incredible musician. But if I could give you one constructive note, a thing you are not able to do is spin around on some weird third appendage and then just sort of like roll back and forth on wheels that are on the bottom of your heels, singing only one line over and over and over again.
Now, Watto, I don't like to be critical unless it's constructive, but I think this is perhaps why you're a sidekick and not a talk show host. You really should have said that in the form of a question. We don't know if Amy can do that or not.
This is fair. Right? George, I throw it to you. Ask away.
Amy, you're a dynamic performer. You've been, you're a talented songwriter, talented singer. You've been touring and performing live for decades. Are you able to spin around on some sort of third appendage while you perform songs in concert?
I feel like the spinning part might be doable, but the third appendage is it's hard to figure out.
Right, he's a double threat.
Yeah.
Have you ever spun around on stage while performing?
I'm sure I've spun around.
Yeah.
Maybe slowly.
It's hard because you're.
I wouldn't call it a spin. I've probably turned around.
Would that be with like an acoustic guitar that's not plugged into something? Because I think that's the problem with spinning around is the wire, right, that connects.
Yeah, your leg gets
because you get
tied
wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
You got to spin back around the other direction to
part
untangle.
part of performing is knowing how to surreptitiously kick the wire away.
Yeah. What, are you all right?
I thought he was singing a different
It was
song.
a different song, and then you picked it up and started singing Dreidel, Dreidel, Dreidel.
What's the song? I can't recognize it.
Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay.
You ever perform that song in concert, Amy?
I have not.
No.
Amy, you're a very cool lady with an immaculate sense of style.
I mean,
You dress well on and off stage.
Listen, some of these moves I could do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But I mean, I don't have the lights, the spinning lights.
This is what I was
There's
going
like
to
a
say.
blinking light on each hand.
I think you dress very well, but maybe on stage you should have a little
I gotta
illuminated beanie, propeller cap.
I'm
Well-
underdressed.
Yeah, also, I will say, Judah falls down a lot. The first time it was charming, but now I'm worried. Like,
Yeah. I also feel like, not to be rude, but like, Judah, you had one job. You spin like a dreidel. Maybe get your balance right.
also, he's drawn to that
It
carpet.
really is singing dreidel.
It really is.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize.
Yeah.
I thought that was a joke.
Nope. 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 Nope.
That's even
That's a
more
tough
fucked
joke
up.
to pull off.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
I don't know if I would have just.
But there is a second song, right? There's a second song in the act?
Yeah, but it was a little bit of a Michigan J. Frog situation.
yeah.
Where I could have sworn I heard the second song. I looked at Patrick. Patrick gave me the
Hello,
nod,
my
like, it's
baby.
happening.
Hello, my
I walk over.
darling.
The second I pick it up, it's back to fucking dreidel, dreidel.
Yeah. Oh, that reference was so Academy, Watto.
In the booth, I did just email over a piece of fan art we got. Hopefully you got it in a second, but when you do, if we could put it up on screen.
Yeah, see?
I mean, this is like Jim
look so
Morrison
bad
near
now.
the end. Right?
It's choking on its own vomit.
Now, Goldie Thrawn,
Whoa!
Goldie Thrawn sent in the infamous second guest has arrived, and it is Judah McAbot sitting in the empty chair.
A well-deserved audience pop for
I
Goldie
also
Thrawn.
that Don't Miss What's Happening has never been funnier to me than accompanied by that.
Okay, wait a second. So
Yeah.
this is being live streamed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's only being live streamed for 7 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then does the video ever get reposted after that point?
It might show up on YouTube. We'll find out. Oh,
Well, whether
Amy,
or
what
not
a-
it shows up on YouTube.
It's a different song now.
Okay, everyone quiet.
What is it?
Does anyone know this song?
Brutalizing and killing black and BIPOC people. Police associations should not be allowed to endorse or donate to political candidates or initiatives.
Wait a second. George, I just had a huge idea.
Yeah?
In the words of Ken Watanabe, AM Radio Butterbear, Judah McAbot, on stage at the same time. It feels like there's only one thing to do. Let them fight.
We gotta wrap this quick. My intern Arabia shall hit you again with some vital information.
Hey family, election day is Tuesday, June 7th, and we're already
So far, Judah is a coward.
quickly as other fellow citizens.
That he's retreating, he's spinning away.
Please returning their ballots. So if you're voting by mail, please get your ballot in the mail right away. There's a lot
It's a
at
good
stake
point.
in
If
this
you haven't
election,
voted.
and your vote can be a difference maker in important races for mayor, city attorney, LA County Sheriff, Congress, state assembly, and Senate races, judges, and even important propositions. Please visit our KVLA 1580 website for Dominique DePrima's conversations with the candidate.
Look at how solid Butterbear is.
Butter bear.
Butter bear. You can also learn what you need to know.
Butter bear. Butter bear. Butter bear. Butter bear.
Don't you push.
Can you believe we built a thing where people pay to watch this on a fucking Friday night?
You gotta turn him off.
Yeah, we got to turn him off.
Loud. Oh boy.
Amy, would you ever write a song for a Star Wars movie?
Or for a Drew the Macabot, two-part question.
Two-part question.
I would attempt to write a song about just about anything, because it's a fun challenge.
Right.
But it doesn't always happen.
Let's say both offers came out on the same day. You only had time for one. You are given free reign to write songs and program Judah McAbot's entire set list going forward. Or one song for a streaming Star Wars series on Disney+.
I mean, obviously, how could the streaming series go wrong? Like, that's got to be great.
Right, it's going to be a big opportunity. It's also less work. It's one song, whereas they want an entire... What if it's just one... Judah McAbot comes back, just one song, just one exclusive.
But you also, I think this is a good point to bring up. Complete creative control. They go, Amy, man, you are the main creative director for the next iteration of Judah McAbot. Because, by the way, this Judah McAbot already outmolded. This is 1.0. There's a 2.0. They say, Amy, we want you to be the creative director of Judah Maccabat 3.0.
I feel like I could do something with that.
Versus Star
Yeah.
Wars streaming show, they're like, write the song for us. We can't tell you anything about it. It's secret.
We also have a bunch of other people who are writing songs. We're going to
It's a
choose from them.
bake-off.
Yeah. No, this thing.
I think this is. I
This is
think
the
people
one.
aren't thinking of this as a medium.
Yeah. They're not seeing the creative possibilities, and I feel like I could add a lot. I could
Yes.
add a lot of emotional depth to this.
Because at the end of the day, it's about storytelling.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right.
I do think, even outside an official, because obviously the ideal for a Star Wars song is a big payday, right? It's a big lucrative deal.
Yeah.
I do think if you just on spec wrote a song that in some way referenced any part of the Star Wars universe, people would lose their minds.
I also think if you were to write a song on spec that in any way referenced Judah Maccabat,
People would lose their minds.
a smaller number of people, but they'd arguably lose their
They'd
minds
all
more.
be in this room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty much.
There's also, and I don't want to get too multiverse about this, there's also a reality in which you do both of those things.
Fucking multiverse is
it's really-
in right now.
so-
It's so in, Amy.
What do you think about the multiverse, Amy?
What's
Are
your
you...
favorite multiverse
See, I feel
movie?
like your connection to this character is
Judah
so
Maccabat.
thorough that you could give me a lot of details and emotional depth.
Okay.
So that would be a more appealing task.
Yeah, here we go. Ready?
Yeah,
we
let's
go.
have the box. Where somebody's got a guitar? We just do it right here.
Judah Maccabat. Does anyone have a... Is there a guitar in the
Hey,
house?
does Dynasty Typer have a guitar? Bryson?
Let's look into this while
Yeah,
I give you
just
some
ask
backstory.
around.
Okay? Here are some things you should know about Judah Maccabat. The Hanukkah robot that makes you smile.
I mean, it did it. It did it. Yeah.
Also
We did.
implies
We smiled.
other Hanukkah robots exist which do not make you smile.
Look, the story of Hanukkah is ultimately one of triumph, but there are some trials and tribulations to get to that point. Some of the other robots might focus on the first night where they're like, we're going to run out of oil.
This kid.
This kid loves
Oh my
him.
God, this kid.
This kid loves him.
This kid
This
is
kid's
into
giving
it.
him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Chad, can we get the...
Chad.
Yeah. Kid.
Here we go.
There's a delay, and that's okay.
There's a
Everyone say
delay.
it. There's a delay, and that's
That's
okay.
okay.
There's a
There's a
delay,
delay, and that's okay. Let's say till it goes up.
There's a delay.
delay.
and
Yeah!
It also says hours of entertainment.
Well, we got like a crisp
I mean-
20 minutes out of it.
We got some solid entertainment, but I mean, I feel like it was about 7 minutes.
Dances, lights up, spins. Let's see some of the other things.
What's
it
his
says
other
about
attributes?
Hours on a secure on-off switch. That's an important part of his characterization. He's secure. Amy,
You know,
can you contest that when I turned him on, he stayed on?
he did stay on.
And he fell over and he
And I
fucking
have to
crashed
say,
and burned.
When
He
you
stayed
first
on.
turned it on,
Yeah.
it was very exciting.
Yes.
It was very exciting.
Yes.
I mean, there wasn't a lot of depth. That excitement didn't last a long time.
2 Amy's, 2 Amy's, 3 Amy's. 1, 2, 3. 4 Amy's, 5 Amy's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Amy's in the show.
You don't need a second guest. You got.
This is the second guest.
Yeah, we booked 5 Amy Mans on the show. We didn't need a second guest.
You're saying you feel like he lacks depth, okay? Let me tell you some other things about Judah Maccabat.
Well,
This
there's
is
just
deep
there
lore.
wasn't staying power. There's not.
What-
There's not like a. We need more.
Can I give you some backstory?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Warning, choking hazard. Small parts not for children under 3 years. Interesting. Ages 3+. Interesting. What's that? What formed him? What trauma did he face with someone under the age of 3? This is a thing to delve into. He's drawing a firm line. 3 and up. He also requires 3 AA batteries. Once again, 3. What is this recurring
What's that?
motif?
It's the magic number.
Trilogy. That's what it is.
Trilogy.
Yeah, trilogy.
The batteries are not included. That's his want. All characters have a want.
That's also very much a Spielberg ripoff. Batteries Not
Yes.
Included was a movie in the 80s that was
Yes.
very much trying to cash in on the kind of films that my buddy Steve and I were making.
I mean, he does have a lot of personality.
He
There's
does.
A lot of, there's a lot of verve and drive. This song gets a little repetitive.
Now here's about the conflict, okay?
Yeah.
Because I think part of the problem, if you're trying to dramatize Drew the Macabot, he's too good. Right? It's
That's
like
right,
the modern
yeah.
Superman problem. How do you write the compelling Superman story? What are his weaknesses?
What's his flaw?
I'll
He
tell
falls
you
down.
what his flaw is.
He falls down too much.
I'll tell you what his
He's
flaw
a
is.
choking hazard?
He had even worse. A real Achilles heel. This is Drew the Macabot's greatest, most shameful
Spontaneous
weakness.
combustion?
Warning. Do not mix old and new batteries.
Whoa.
Do not mix alkaline, standard carbon zinc, or rechargeable nickel cadmium batteries. Remove batteries when not in use for long periods of time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's all
Made
about.
in China exclusively for Right Light Limited Brooklyn.
It's all about power.
Wait, is this a Brooklyn exclusive toy?
Ultimately, when you look at the theme, what is his weakness?
Yeah.
It's his relationship to power.
He needs it, but it's not included.
Yeah,
not-
and it has to be the right kind.
It's not
If
included.
There must be balance to
And-
the power.
A
Can't
triad.
mix
of
the
batteries.
old with the
And
new.
if-
The old ways with the new are in conflict.
A disaster is just one flipped battery away.
Yes. It's
Tech Booth, I sent another piece of fan art. Now, George, we want to give some stuff away.
Yeah.
And we should do that because we got a lot of stuff to give away.
got a lot of stuff.
Anyone come in costume?
All right.
Raise your hand if you came in a costume. Let's see how many there are.
1, 2.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Look at this.
2.
All right. We're gonna have a contest.
3.
3. I think we need to do a little
3?
costume contest.
We got 3?
We got
George,
3.
how many of this thing do you have that you want to give away at this show?
Well, I have things, but I have the first thing
Yeah.
is to the winner of the
Yeah,
costume
okay,
contest.
Do you guys want to come up here?
Come up on stage.
But there are disqualifying questions to this before we even get to the giveaway.
Okay. Okay.
But first, let's have
There's right here.
first.
Come on up.
Let's celebrate the costumes
If
with
you
the
want.
George
If you
Lucas
don't
Talk
want,
Show
that's fine.
Costume Parade. Butter Girl, retired filmmaker George Lucas, Marsha.
All right. George,
All right,
let's go through these questions.
all right. Well, first, let's have everyone talk a little bit about their costume.
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm dressed as Bugs from The Matrix Resurrections.
And let's give proper credit here. Let's give proper credit here because we came all the way from New York City. Alice has provided 90% of the set dressing tonight.
Right.
While most of our own items are at home, Alice brought many, many things to the show tonight, including one Drew the Macabot.
All right. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Dan.
And you're dressed as me.
Indeed, yeah.
But you don't have gray hair though, so you're young me.
Yeah. I'm working on the gray hair.
All right. Well, it'll happen. It'll happen. Don't worry.
George, ask his name.
What?
Ask his name.
He did.
I did.
Oh.
George.
Hold on. Patrick. Why did you do that? You weren't paying attention to the show? You produce this show. You tell everyone I run this show.
So rarely pay attention.
This is Alaska all over again, buddy. Okay, don't.
Patrick,
Yeah, hey, Lana, what's up?
All right.
Yeah.
do you remember when I was setting up Drew the Macabot?
Yeah.
And I lay out like 2 minutes of clean runway. It was so clear what I was building towards. Everyone in the fucking audience knew. And I hit the peak. I went, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage. It
Yeah.
was so clear.
Yeah.
And then you called fucking Alaska.
They were gonna close soon.
And then you had the gall to fuck up the call.
I didn't fuck up the call.
Oh, do you have 2 VHS copies right now?
Oh no.
Hold on, tag out.
Okay.
We're not doing this because we're mad at you. We're genuinely worried. We hope you're okay. All right?
It's been a long week. Do you think that other
Patrick,
guest is
Patrick,
showing up?
Let's get
All
Chad
right.
in here for this.
Patrick.
There's a delay, and that's okay.
Patrick.
That's okay.
Patrick,
There's a delay.
I
That's
ask
okay.
this from the bottom
There's a
of my
delay.
heart, and I'm not looking for a cheap pop here. I'm not
Yeah.
looking to get a rise out
Oh,
of the
boy.
crowd. It's a
Oh,
genuine
boy.
question. Patrick,
Mm-hmm.
what's your fucking deal?
What a weird fucking world we live in that gets applause.
Now, Patrick, we were doing a costume contest before you so rudely
All right.
interrupted by fucking up.
Patrick didn't hear the part where you said your name.
Yeah.
So let's do this. This is not for. I apologize to everyone else. This is just. Let's just get a clean one for Patrick.
But this is how it works if you go to like an actual TV show taping, a multi-camera taping, a talk show taping. Sometimes a joke gets blown, and the audience has to react like it was as exciting as the first time they heard it. So when he says his name, I want you all to laugh so fucking hard.
When he says Daniel, we want everyone to clap.
Well, don't spoil it.
Sorry. Oh no.
Now they're hearing it for the third time. It's going to be even harder for them to give it a fresh laugh.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hey, I didn't say Daniel. My name is Dan.
And who are you dressed as?
George Lucas from the George Lucas Talk Show.
That's me. Well done. And you made that. You made this. This is not. Let's turn this around. Do a little. Give me a little Judah Maccabee. Yeah. You made this. This is not an original. It's a very impressive. It's a good match. It's the
Good
same.
match. It's a good
Let's
match.
show.
Pants are a little long.
Wow.
Good piping down the sides. Yeah. And what do you have for the inside? Yeah, pretty close. Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't know that was just because you're
Luck.
Good guess.
Luck.
All right, now coming to the light. Hi, what's your name?
Reagan Trump.
And who are you dressed as?
Buttergirl.
Yes. Buttergirl, for those of you who are unfamiliar, Norman Rockwell's beloved character. This might be the first time in any public setting that anyone has dressed as Buttergirl.
On purpose.
On purpose.
On
yes.
purpose. Yeah.
And you made this is wonderful. The detail of this, the plate and the toast with the full blocks of butter and the utensil. And you have a VHS tape as well? Okay, this is Return of the Jedi. All right. Great. Well, hold on. I have to interrupt the.
Explain why you're doing this.
Well, because this is a version. It's a version that doesn't count. All right. We'll finish it off later. Thank you. Now, the question I have, because I'm going to go ahead and announce it. All three of them are winners.
Whoa!
Step to the middle of the stage. And I'll
Come on
ask
out
you,
here.
And I'll ask you this: of the three, do the three of you have record players?
We should ask if any of them have
No,
this,
that's
too.
the second question,
Yeah, okay.
Patrick. Patrick. I wonder if they have copies of episode 1 and episode 2 in Alaska. I wonder. They have copies of episode 1 and episode 2 in Alaska. So all three of you have record players. Do any of you already own vinyl copies of the George Lucas Talk Show soundtrack on vinyl? Do all three of you? Dan? All right. What about you? Do you own a record player? Yeah? Do you have a copy of the record? You don't? You have a record player? All right. All right. There you go. And you're kind of dressed like Han Solo a little bit. You kind of got a vest. Let's see it. Right? All right, Patrick, let's get some other prizes.
Okay, there's plenty. There's
Yeah.
so many.
All right. What's your? Here's how we'll decide this. I think. Let's go down the line. And say, what's your favorite candy?
Reese's.
Reese's. Okay.
For breakfast? Sorry, I got scared for a second. You meant for dessert. Reese's for breakfast would be insane. Can't even imagine.
Do you like the movie E.T.? He loves Reese's, that guy. He loves
Breakfast!
What's your favorite kind of candy?
Of course, Butterfingers.
All right.
Ooh.
In character
Alice,
answer.
what's your favorite kind of candy?
Sour gummy worms.
All right.
Wow.
It's going to take a while. But I think we can do this. What's your second favorite kind of candy?
Red Vines.
Red Vines? All right. Hey, Amy, you got a song called Red Vines.
Yes, I did.
You don't have to sing it.
I probably won't.
It's not Red Vines. What's your second favorite kind of candy?
I'm cluing in it's M&M's.
Yeah, all right.
Oh. Now, Reagan, you lucked out here, Reagan. This is a good one.
All right. Patrick, I think we should tell the story of how we acquired this at Star Wars Celebration.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What?
I think are you guys at me saying oh no?
Yeah, why are you saying oh no?
Well, we'll find out.
Why are you saying oh no?
Because it's a bad story for me.
I don't think it is.
Okay. All right.
So Patrick bought a 22-inch tall Indiana Jones at Star Wars Celebration.
It was a
Polystone statue.
It's a very nice statue.
And when he was going to buy it, he'd already talked the person down from a pretty significant price.
Yeah.
And old Uncle George said, when you go back there to get the Indiana Jones thing, see if they'll throw in the M&M statue for extra. And he says, well, what's your limit? What's your top bid? I said, $0.
And we should be clear. Look at the price on the bottom. Say what the price is.
$99. And change. There's 100. Anyway, this is for you. If you want to open it,
please open it,
It's
Reagan.
pretty spectacular. You want me to hold your plate with your butt? Okay. All right. It's gonna be hard to take out with one hand.
And the guy didn't even care.
Yeah.
You know?
This guy, he didn't even care.
He didn't even care. I
like-
asked him, and there was zero hesitation. He was like, yeah, sure. What? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
I'll help you with it.
Patrick has also just been driving around California with a 2-foot-tall Indiana Jones in his trunk.
Look at that. And there's a lightsaber in there too that goes in his. Yeah, there you go.
The lightsaber breaks off. It goes on the other. He's holding the hilt there. Yeah. Anyway.
There you go.
High quality.
So there you go. Yeah, now you're done. Your part of the contest is done. Let's give it up.
Good job,
Let's give it up for
Reagan.
What's your favorite cereal?
I'm gonna go with Frosted Flakes.
Whoa!
Did you look?
Wow.
Well, here's some Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi brand Frosted Flakes.
Now this Frosted Flakes box, if you were in the room for the Kenobi premiere at Celebration, it is the only place you can get this Kenobi Frosted Flakes box.
Are you hyperventilating right now?
Good.
Wow.
Good.
Little bit.
And you're also lucky, Dan, because George and I had discussed earlier that the person who was going to get that would have to eat the entire thing. So, you do you, but congratulations.
Thank you, Dan.
Alice, you already have it's going to be hard to figure out a prize that's good for you. You have such a big collection, but you have a record player. Do you have any of these records? Hold on. Like that? All right. Are you happy now? All right.
Oh, boy.
Alice, I feel the need to tell this story, and I hope it doesn't embarrass you. Do you know the story I'm going to tell? Maybe? Yes. Watto has a friend who went on a date with Alice's roommate.
Oh.
You might not know this. And then sent a photo to their friend saying, I'm on a date, and this person's roommate has like 20 Watto dolls. And that friend happened to be a friend of Watto. and said, "Hey, Watto, I think you'd find this funny. What a random coincidence. My friend on a date goes over to the place. The roommate who is not there has this extensive Watto collection." I went, "Oh, Alice?" And was correct. I knew it. I knew it.
Wow. Everyone knows you. Why should they not? But I'm the only one who knows that
you, George.
Disneyland's about to close. I don't suppose you'd give it a shot.
This is extremely embarrassing.
And now to complete the loop, Amy, you have to direct the Star Wars movie.
That's the song Red Vines, right?
Yep.
Call back.
I have to admit,
Just in general.
in general, I have to get better at admitting things. No, I have to admit that even before we knew that the second and third guest would not show,
There's still time.
even before we realized that Alice would be graciously reuniting us with Judah Maccabat tonight, I did bring another blockbuster character.
It's true. I thought you were going to save him, but...
A new blockbuster character.
Yeah.
I have a different blockbuster character for the After Dark.
Oh,
After
boy.
show.
Who's coming for After Dark? All right, great. Great.
Amy, pandemic was a weird time. We all tried to find our peace and happiness wherever we could, right? And the loneliness was, in some ways, the most brutal symptom. Loneliness, isolation.
I agree with you.
The true
I agree with
disease.
you, Watto.
So Watto looked to keep himself company in an apartment he lives in alone, outside of all the roommates who live on his couch. Electro, Viserion, Crystal Skull, what have you. He decided to become a father and adopt a child. A child that was known as the original Baby Yoda. But then, arguably another symptom of COVID, brain fog, there was confusion across the land. Who had the original Baby Yoda? Because then Patrick adopted the Baby Yoda. Then George adopted the Baby Yoda. They both claimed that they had the original Baby Yoda.
They did.
The tape said otherwise. This battle raged on for about 2 years until George cruelly decided to brand Patrick and Watto's Baby Yodas. He wrote his name on them.
This is a longer previously on than the first episode of Kenobi had.
And I have to admit that since that day, I have not brought my original Baby Yoda to the show anymore because he feels sullied. Feels dirty. He doesn't feel like mine anymore.
Yeah.
But I did recently decide to adopt a new child.
Okay.
A new child that I'm premiering here for the first time.
And we don't know who this is.
And there's going to be no competition for this. This is definitively Amy as my witness!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The original Baby Greedo.
Wow.
Yes.
The original Baby Greedo.
Okay. There's a delay, and that's okay. There's a delay, and that's okay.
Original Baby Greedo. An important new member of the George Lucas talk show family, and there's only one of them.
Watto, sometimes you bring out new things, and then I go, ugh, I'm going to have to buy one of those.
You do not! He is the one!
See you in a couple weeks.
It does feel stupid how much of our dynamic now is one of us finding out a piece of merchandise exists before the other two and going, I gotta fucking buy this and get it delivered so quickly and hope that he doesn't find out about it. I hope he doesn't see this fucking eBay listing.
I promise you this, Swado. I will not play Patrick's game. It's true that I had the original Baby Yoda, but I feel like this is your thing.
Thank you.
And I respect that. And you know what? I would love to set up a play date with the original Baby Greta and Mickey Knife.
Hey!
Mickey Knife doesn't have any friends.
Because he kills them all. Amy, were you going to ask a question?
Are you going to write your initials?
I don't believe in that because he is not my property. He's my child, but he is his own person.
What? You own slaves?
He's a child.
Yeah, but he isn't one of them. He is my son.
He's cute. I get it.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
Pretty cute.
And Anakin was cute too, but I owned him. I bought him. I got him the old-fashioned way.
People in the chat are saying he's $60 on eBay.
Baby Greedo? I didn't spend that much on him. What might have taken advantage of May the 4th deals.
Amy, what do you think of Baby Greedo?
The original.
It's pretty cute.
He's a cute guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a keeper.
Oh, well done, Watto. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're very happy for you.
Now, I feel like, Bryson, what time is it?
9:27.
All right, now is 9:30 our hard out?
Yes.
All right.
There's some hesitation, though. You got any wiggle room?
You got 5 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so we're in the final 300 seconds of this show.
Bryson?
Yes?
I had a 15-minute musical number planned. And you're telling me we have 5 minutes left? I've been working on this for months.
Watto, if you want to start it.
I can't!
Well, you can do part of it.
I can't!
Do the intro.
It's
Do the
all
intro.
or nothing. This is the problem. Everyone has to believe me that I work so hard on this musical number.
Yeah.
Everyone just has to close their eyes and believe, there's 15 minutes. But if I took any piece of it, it wouldn't make any sense.
Watto, here's what we'll say. Here's what we'll say.
It's all
if
or
you
nothing.
start it,
Yeah.
and it's going like frickin' gangbusters, maybe they'll let you keep going. But if it's not, maybe
Bryson
they'll stop.
Bryson said
No,
hard
you
out.
guys want to hear it, right?
Bryson,
You guys want to hear it?
Bryson said hard out.
Watto, I don't suppose you'd give it a shot, knowing all that you got are cigarettes and red vines. Just close your eyes, 'cause baby, you never do know.
Oh no!
On the sidelines. Amy Mann, everyone.
Amy Mann. Amy
So cool.
Mann.
So cool. Never had a guest.
Amy Mann, everybody!
Amy Mann.
Amy Mann!
Amy, thank you
Should
so
I go?
much.
Am I going? Are you staying?
You can do whatever you want.
We're doing another
We're
show.
Gonna do another.
I
We're
know,
gonna do
but-
After Dark. We're about to. Things
You
are about to
can't
get.
just stay here through the interim.
Yeah.
You want to make an entrance. A
Oh,
new
we'll make an entrance.
a new
Don't.
fresh
Don't
entrance.
But we gotta
Is,
wrap up.
Judah Macabot going to make an appearance in the second
He's
show?
booked to do
Or
a
is this
10
first show
p.m. slot at
exclusive?
the Laugh Factory. The lineup at the Laugh Factory tonight is Judah Macabot, Chris D'Elia. No, Judah's a good guy. I joke, he's a good guy. Judah, not Chris D'Elia. That guy fucking sucks. That guy's a fucking monster.
Well, let's ask, because some people I think will come back for George Lucas Talk Show After Dark. Are there any people who we're saying goodbye to now for the night?
Show of hands, someone. Raise your hand if you're not coming to the late show.
Okay. No shame.
No shame. No shame.
That's okay. Were you setting something up?
Not at all.
Oh, okay, great.
No, but George, I feel like we should. I feel like we've inducted some new Georgie Porgies tonight.
Should we ask them if they like the show?
Yeah, did you like the show?
No.
No.
The new
No,
people.
no, 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 no,
We want the new people. Okay.
I feel like we should do something to say goodbye, to say good journey to.
Well,
Our
is there
departing-
anything? Let's ask what they want.
People who were only here for the early show, what do you want?
What a song.
Also, everyone, there are posters in the lobby that you can buy that we've
Oh, that's
signed.
true. There's Watto drew a Watto on every one of them.
Yeah, so if you have not gotten it, they're at the snack bar lobby out there. And there's... George, do you want to say how many we have?
How many? Oh, yeah, we ordered 66.
Yeah. So there's not that many.
Yeah.
Okay, Bryson? Yeah. Do you have the ability... Bryson, I want you to think really carefully about what you say next. Because this answer could dictate how quickly we end the show. In that, if you're not able to provide me with what I want, I swear to God, this show will go on for another 20 minutes. I fucking swear to you. Oh, wait, Patrick, is your computer hooked up to the screen?
No.
No, it's not.
But is it music? Is that what you're trying to play?
Perhaps.
If you send... I mean, we could just play it through the speakers on here.
Okay.
There
I
you
send
go.
it to you?
Yeah, sure. George, Amy, Vamp, do something. Do something. Oh. Is this the cereal?
I got nothing.
This is the cereal theme song?
Yeah, Amy?
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. Give her
What?
a mic, George.
What's happening? Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Judah Maccabee.
To me, spinning round and round, making all your sounds. You mean everything to me. Couldn't be dumber. It's just like a dying cockroach. Very sad. Oh, it's.
Got it?
Oh.
Well, it's my piece. Okay, ready?
Okay.
All right.
My new favorite.
Now,
Patrick, start playing the music whenever you feel like it. Amy, this is the original song that Watto wrote for Watto About Me, a live show that permanently closed the UCB Theater. Apologies in advance to Dynasty Typewriter for closing the theater.
would you like me to cue you when you're supposed to start singing?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Two sons will come out tomorrow. Bet Republic credits that tomorrow. There's two sons just thinking about tomorrow. Clears away the Petroids and the sorrow. Till there's none, then I'm stuck with a day that's bland and sandy. I just stick out my snout and pout and say, two suns will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, oh tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, I gave my best slave away. I lost him in a bet. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, I gave my best slave away.
Thank you to Amy Mann, and may the force be with you always.
Bye.